Well, hello there, everyone. There's another PSO2 NGS headline wave. So I figured it's time for me to do another reaction. I almost actually gave up on the idea of doing this because it was taking a while for my computer to update, but here we are, anyways. Of course, as per usual, I haven't watched the headline before this. Um, I also haven't. I guess this is more of just an update thing, but as you know, I haven't really been uploading as many commentary videos as much, and the main reason for that is mostly because the amount of work that goes into making commentary videos doesn't equal like the amount of people that just in general watch it. So it's like putting in that much effort makes it difficult to be worth it. I'll still try to do stuff like this, which I guess I'm going off on a breaking topic here, but I still haven't fixed my overlay because I'm on ship 2 now. But anyways, I don't really have much to say other than that. Um, so let me just start this. Here we go. No, oh no.
NGS Headline Wave. Hello everyone. It's time for NGS Headline Wave, the official program of PSO2 New Genesis version 2. I'm Yui Hasegawa, and I'll be your host for this broadcast. I'll be bringing you all the latest info on NGS. Be sure to stay tuned until the end. This is our first NGS Headline Wave for 2026. We'll continue to do our best this year to deliver NGS news to you in a fun and exciting way with this broadcast. What's that? 14-star weapons, you say? I didn't get any.
I don't think most people got any.
Raise your hand if you got one over the year-end holidays. I'm not jealous, okay? Now, once again, this program is to inform players about upcoming
The
campaigns
arch
and
weapons,
updates for
just
Sega's
in
online
general.
RPG, PSO2 New Genesis version
The
2,
audio is probably
also
too
known
loud
as
if I'm
NGS.
talking over, if I'm struggling to talk over it.
We will also share messages and
The
answers
arch
to player
weapons in
questions
general
from the dev team and
weren't
provide other
particularly
gameplay info.
worth it over
Tune
Legendios
into this
too.
program to learn all you need to know about NGS now and into the future. That's Headline
But
Wave in a nutshell.
obviously the arch weapons have more raw power, but
This is a
they are
pre-recorded
much more
broadcast.
difficult to use.
If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
Alright, disappointment.
NGS Hot Information. First off, I'd like to share some info on the February 2026 updates. Let's start with a video.
Demonic elegance. Is there $5 there's a bikini? There's always a bikini. Actually, that's not the worst outfit ever. Oh no, the video quality. Hell, why is it 144p? The sailor uniform, I guess, is fine. Decent T2 fashion. Oh, that's a... Does that work for soaring blades? That looks really cool. That's actually a pretty cool camo. I'm not gonna lie. kind of looks like a reskin of Yampe, like the model. Oh, God. Oh boy, is Aina gonna be sad?
The Song of Mourning was played between
Nope, it's
projects.
Menon who's sad this time.
The Song of War, too. I was familiar with both songs, and when I looked them up, I found out they had lyrics. After listening
Wait.
a few times,
Did she just say, "Oh my God, I just found out when a song has
I never
lyrics"?
felt that music was meant to be something solely used for ceremonies.
Oh,
The people of the Ten all adore music. I would like for it to be freely accessible to them.
Nameless City Exploration Update. Very fancy. So is this like a new area, or is it just like, hey, we add stuff to the original? This looks like a reskin of, is it a reskin of, the original Nameless City? Level cap increased and new equipment. Oh boy, 115. Ooh. Sporadio. They look really cool. It reminds me of, Crescent's and it. How some of the weapons have a flower design.
Darkness rises. First up is me, Patty. Next up, Tia. Here I go. You can slap me.
Okay, this is Line Strike, so that doesn't matter. Feature improvements and new gameplay elements. Ingredient limit to quick food adjusted, that was something from the last headline. Favorite feature for stamps, that's useless. EX weapons can be searched by series using check augments, okay. Useless, because that's mag related. Technically also useless, because who has that many freaking motions? Oh, well that's pretty neat. That's like the one thing I'll say is neat. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. You know, you got like a really cool cast, and I mean you just have a bunch of naked lollies. What a scratch. Look at that, like that cast is cool. That's the only thing I'm willing to say. Okay, of course. That has to be a thing. Well, at least if particles are like cast parts, it'll look... Those are like some nice cast parts, if the removable stuff counts as like accessories. No. Oh. Yeah, I stand by what I said. The, male cast parts are the only good thing about this scratch, and I don't play cast. Ooh. Yeah, okay. You know, I noticed that Sega's been there's been a lot of collab with like the I guess the plastic model IPs. I can't say I'm all too interested in those. Okay, the weapon camos are cool. That's usually like the best part of these collabs. Stamp hammer. Flatlands and Super USA Blade. That's a name and a half. Yeah, but that's a collab, alright.
How was it? Let me go through the details with these slides.
I don't think we need to know the details. I am curious about Ultra PSO2
Let's
month
start with
though.
this. Wow,
Yeah.
the holding
This
each other
this
pose
looks like a
so
modification of Yampe.
Our fabulous campaign for February's Ultra PSO2 month is back.
What the heck is this? Is that just
The
premium?
boost event that begins on February 1st will provide even more fantastic
Yeah,
boosts
that's
than
the
the usual
new
PSO2
premium thing, I
days.
guess.
So quest to your heart's delight.
Rewind collab. Is that Concert
Collection
Master?
February
Yes, yes it
2026
is.
Will be available starting February 1st.
Unless
This
you
easy
really,
scratch
really
ticket
want
contains prizes from past
freaking
Februarys.
like the original color of Concert Master, if for whatever reason you still want
The
Concert
scratch
Master
count
but you don't
bonus
care about the
features
color,
motion
just
change
get
items from previous scratch count bonuses, as well as
what is it
another
called?
chance
Rock
to
and
snag
Roll
weapon
from base
camo
PSO2.
concert
You
master.
just need like Weapon Badge 5, which it does require base progress, but like it beats
NGS
spending like a
Fifth
few
Anniversary
$100
Event 5
on
Go Beyond
AC.
starts in February. We'll be rolling treasure scratch and reward box.
Okay, that's just the free scratch.
On top, there's prizes like skill rings, augment capsules, and various material items.
Like what? Skill ring, augment capsules, and other materials are up for grabs. Complete limited time tasks. Pull over 500 times.
And get this, you can obtain more than 500 draws worth of tickets from limited time
Well,
tasks.
I'm more interested in the augment vouchers because
You can also
yeah.
acquire helpful items like beta reactors and N master cubes from the scratch count bonus.
okay, let me skip to the Nameless City update because that's
Lavish prizes
what
like
matters.
gamma reactors and N augment.
That big bang scratch heap is
Exploration
good too.
quest, Nameless City Entertainment Zone Investigation.
Neon City District, Nameless City Entertainment Zone investigation.
Set in the newly discovered district of Neon City.
Okay, so it's a new
gather
district.
as many exploration points as you can within the allotted time. The rewards in the grade chest, a special chest with variable rewards that appear after you complete the quest, will scale based on the number of points earned. Exploration points can be obtained through numerous methods, such as by defeating enemies or gathering unlocked signs. Sacrifice some exploration points to obtain the Rappy Twinkles scattered on the field, and you can increase your exploration point acquisition rate from defeating enemies. Also, the new trial, Star Rappy Twinkle Collection, will occur in this quest. During the trial, touching objects called Star Rappy Twinkles allow you to gain lots of exploration points. They can also give a slight boost to your exploration point acquisition rate from defeating enemies, so be sure to collect them whenever you can. You can also gain exploration points by gathering 3 types of Rappy Twinkles or 3-star Rappy Twinkles. The amount of points you gain is random, so you might get a ton of exploration points all at once. Gather lots of points to get the highest grade chest. Get your quest rewards by opening the grade chest. Don't forget to open it. In conjunction with this Nameless City Exploration update, new limited time tasks and title tasks will also be added. Complete these tasks to obtain Big Bang Scratch Fever tickets and Master Cubes and the weapon camo Spradio Almadi.
Oh, okay. So they're giving away the weapon camo then.
On the February 4th update, the level cap for all classes will be raised to 115. Raise your level and take on new quests. Plus, the new 14-star rarity Spradio weapon series will make its debut. In addition to boosting damage resistance and critical rate, the Spradio series also lowers PP consumption. Similar to the Clerodim series, you can do an augment transfer without consuming an N-augment transfer pass, and it can be further enhanced in future updates.
Okay, so I'm actually going to stop this here. So something to note, the next upgrade, or at least the upgrade to 15-star weapons, that's in October. So there's a good chance that since there's going to be no rarity upgrade until October, that these radio weapons will last a very long time. Now, I don't. There's no guarantee, obviously, because I don't have any proof of that. But it's very likely that we'll get this, and then there'll be one more upgrade, which is also 14-star, and then I'm assuming, or hopefully at least, in October this can be upgraded to a 15-star. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. So whatever the ultimate pod is, that's probably planned for October. Again, I don't have any proof. That's just my hypothesis.
Try it out.
It's probably better than using an arch weapon.
Next, we have some line strike updates for you. 19 new cards based on PSO2 and NGS characters will be added to the card scratch.
But we don't need this.
The cards to be added this
No
time
one cares about line
include
strike.
characters from the main game, but also cards based on the web manga Central and the TV
Version
anime
various
Fantasy
improvements
Star
and
Rail.
features. Is that just the same stuff? Yes.
This means any recipes that currently have
No, I don't want to sit here for like 40 minutes.
search functionality will be
Okay.
added to motion changes and
That's
filter
the
settings for wear,
collab.
parts, and accessories will now be retained
Here
until
we
you exit
go.
the salon. Let's take a look at the updates starting February 10th, starting with this video.
For what it's worth, we're getting all that in the span of 10 days, which isn't... Okay, this is new music, I think. No, this isn't. This is the Yamato music from episode 4. Is there a reason for this, or is it just because? Drill mounting a regional defense. It's mining rig defense. Oh. Hey, look, it's Vardius. Still without a starless version and without a high version. Its location will swap between Alien and Retum daily. Team with your buddies to protect the mining rig. And met Venogia. Okay. I don't have any particular problems with oh, they're bringing back Planet Wrecker. As I was saying, I don't really have any issues with mining rig. It's more whenever you queue up to pug a mining rig, a lot of the players aren't really cooperative, which you know, it makes things difficult, because if people don't want to cooperate, that's how you wind up having all the rigs destroyed. But I don't mind the quests themselves. I just wish people would cooperate more. Oh, look, it's our monthly bikini. Ooh, I like that outfit. Ooh, fancy. Does it have a CV? Mono wheel. Uh-oh. Well, look, mounts are in NGS finally.
How was it? Let me go through the details with these slides.
Oh, there's another revival from the looks of it. Yeah.
Beldia and more.
A Grant Gigas
And
Master
look for
S.
Argent Gigas Master S in the scratch count bonus.
I'm still waiting for them to do
Memories will continue to arrive on the
a memory revival that has
each month.
Iltion Dusk Megiv as a weapon
The
camo
lineup will change
bonus.
each time, so keep your eyes peeled.
Okay.
That concludes the update information for today. Moving on to the next segment.
I actually had to take a break.
NGS Operation
I might have to
Report.
fix my rig. No, never mind. Rig is fine.
In this segment, the NGS Operation Report, I will
Let me-
share
let me just
answers
fix
from
it
the
just in
development
case.
and live ops teams in response to players' questions and comments. I'd like to start by reading a letter from the developers. Allow me to read it to you. We would like to thank all the ARCs out there for continuing to play NGS. We hope that you will enjoy the game this year as well and wish you a belated Happy New Year. Here, we will provide information on the intended implementation of updates introduced in this program in the form of a letter from the developers. We'll kick things off with some info on Nameless City Entertainment Zone Investigation. The name of this update is Entertainment Zone Investigation. So, as you'd expect, Nameless City has a different and more glamorous atmosphere than in the past, with neon streets and a roulette game.
I mean, visually, the place looks pretty good.
In addition, we've changed the format for earning rewards in Nameless City Exploration. Up to now, it's been a system where you collect exploration points and spend them to open reward chests. In this update, however, the exploration points that you accumulate during the quest will determine the grade of the reward chest you receive at the end.
Okay,
This
that's
will allow you to
technically
focus
better.
only on earning points while you enjoy exploring.
That's a lot
eliminating
better.
The frustration of not being able to use up all of your points. If you max out your exploration points, you can complete the quest before time runs out.
Okay,
Collecting lots of points will allow
that's
you to
actually
open more chests.
good. That's a good change.
Our next topic is the new 14-star Spradio weapon series. The Spradio series, like the Jibog series before it, is a new rarity of weapon that is relatively easy to obtain. In addition, since this series does not require an N augment transfer pass to perform an augment transfer, we recommend it for players currently using the Angel series.
So, like, what's the difference between this and Legendios
Further
3?
enhancements are also planned for future updates. So, if you don't yet have a 14-star weapon, we recommend that you aim to get the Spradio series in Neon City.
Guess I
The
won't
last
learn.
item we'd like to discuss today is a new story quest, follow-up chapter, and the Stars Fell, which will be added in a February update.
New story
In
quest,
addition to a
follow-up
mini
chapter.
episode,
Okay, so just
the update on
Veil.
February 4th will also bring the new story quest, follow-up chapter, and the Stars Fell. Currently, progressing through the main story requires completing the urgent quest and the Stars Fell. However, since nearly a year has passed since this quest was released, it has become difficult for newcomers and those who haven't played in a while to progress to the main story. Therefore, in order to allow players to advance the main story, we have created Follow-Up Chapter and the Stars Fell as a quest that can be completed solo. If you have not yet defeated Dark Falls Vial, now you can take up the challenge. Make sure you take advantage of this opportunity to prepare for the release of the new story quest in April.
How many times is this gonna get nerfed?
That's
Because
all
people
for
can't
letters from the
defeat it.
developers. Thank you for continuing to play NGS. That was the letter from
Dark
the
Falls
developers.
Aegis, I believe, was nerfed at least 2 or 3 times over the
Continuing
course
on to the
of
next
it being
section,
introduced
I
as
have
a story
answers to player
chapter.
questions and comments from the development and live operations teams. Here is the first one. I have seen players who do not engage in combat and just stand there in quests and fields, such as Ultra Realm Exploration. Please address this.
Please report them through our support site.
Here is their response. Starting in April 2026, for select content, we will introduce automatic detection of AFK behavior for users who are reported in-game.
No shit.
A feature will be implemented so that if a user is determined to be engaging in this behavior, their access to gameplay content will be temporarily restricted.
Are you serious?
We also regularly review reports of AFK behavior, disruptive actions, and activities that violate public order.
That's like the first time I've ever seen Sega do anything about leeches.
Suspensions.
Crazy.
Once again, we ask that you refrain from any inappropriate behavior, including but not limited to AFK behavior, abusive language, or forcing others to follow self-imposed rules. If you encounter disruptive behavior during gameplay, please report it to
Self-imposed
the in-game
rules.
reporting function. We appreciate your continued cooperation. Let's move on to the next question.
In Ultra
In
Realm,
Ultra Realm
Jesus
Exploration,
Christ.
when the party leader leaves the quest, I'm kicked out with them. Could you make it so that even if the leader leaves, the other members can remain in the quest?
Watch they
Here's
can't
their
because of
response.
spaghetti code.
We are planning to change it
Oh.
so that in Ultra Realm Exploration and certain other quests, other party members will not be removed from the quest even if the party leader leaves. For quests where rewards are obtained immediately upon completion, the current behavior of leaving together with the leader will remain. That's all for our Q&A today.
That's not terrible. I mean, the leeching thing is definitely a
We will
huge
continue
win.
to bring your questions and feedback to the development and operations teams and share their answers with you.
If it doesn't get abused and everything goes as planned, this should get rid of people who actually leech.
NGS headlines
So-
on X and other social media.
That's good.
Moving on to the next segment. NGS satellite information. Now, let's move on from updates and talk about some other NGS related info. I'm sure it will get you even more hyped to play the game. Let's start with this. We are pleased to announce the release of Volume 4 of Central, the serialized comic on the official NGS website. It will be available for purchase starting Wednesday, March 25th. The book also comes with original items that can be used in NGS. There's plenty to enjoy, including emotes that let you recreate famous scenes from the comics. By the way, my character is featured in the bottom right. Details about the bonus items will be revealed in the next headline, so please look forward to that too. You can get special deals on in-game items in the web-exclusive PSO2 NGS web store. In addition to store bonuses that provide additional value over regular AC purchases, it features an exclusive 55% discount on your first purchase of select items. Please be aware the AC purchased from the PSO2 NGS web store cannot be used on the PS4 version. The PSO2 NGS web store can be accessed from the NGS official website. Hover over Buy AC on the official website or game launcher, then select Web Store. Please note that the web store cannot be accessed from in-game. That's all for the satellite information.
Alright.
Next, we have our regular mini segment where we highlight something NGS related, such as concept art, in-game songs, and aggregated data, and delve into it with commentary.
Give data, please. I care more about the data than I do about the music.
We're talking about the 14-star Arch Weapon series, which was modeled on weapons that appear in PSO, in commemoration of the 25th anniversary of Phantasy Star Online. We've received comments from the development team about this feature. This series primarily features weapons that were especially memorable in PSO for their high rarity and difficulty to obtain. In particular, dark element weapons were prioritized because Ruin Luther uses an attack based on Dark Claw. On the other hand, for weapon categories that did not exist back in the PSO era, we selected existing weapons that were close in concept and implemented them under different categories.
So that's why Lavis Cannon. Okay.
Among these, Heart of Poem, originally a claw-type weapon, was implemented as jet boots after we explained the concept of this project to its designer, Mamoru Nagano, and received his full approval.
That's neat. Those are nice jet boots, though. I like it.
For the implementation in NGS, even weapons that had already been ported to PSO2 were remodeled from scratch with detailed adjustments such as adding new sheaths to weapons like Twin Kamui and Sange Yasha. The Arch series blends nostalgia from PSO with the visual expression of NGS.
That's true.
Although this weapon series will be difficult to obtain, we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's very fun to enjoy a weapon you can't use.
And we'll discuss other concept art and songs in the upcoming episodes, so we hope you'll look forward to that. That's all for this episode of NGS Headline Wave. This broadcast strives to make NGS even better by collecting audience input. Please share your thoughts and feedback on this program and the game by using the same hashtag as previous broadcasts, hashtag NGS Headline on X and other social media. Together, we can make NGS an even more fantastic game.
Okay.
I never expected Nameless City to shine so brightly. It really surprised.
Okay, well, that's the end of the headline. I guess if I'm going to give my honest thoughts on it, because I honestly believe just giving my honest thoughts about it rather than just like sugarcoating it is like far more efficient, especially if, you know, it can actually be used as feedback. I think that the changes to Nameless City are a better adjustment than just upping the levels, simply because, you know, like it was stated in the headline, like collecting boxes in Nameless City was like part of the frustration of it, because there were times where you can't make it to a treasure box in time when you get booted out because time's up. So it's a very nice adjustment, and you know the visual effects are actually pretty good for the new Nameless City sector. So I guess it's something to look forward to. And of course, you know, like I said when the 14-star weapons were revealed, I strongly believe that what's going to wind up happening as far as upgrades go, we're probably going to get one upgrade for it that is still a 14-star. And then when October hits and 15 stars are finally getting rolled out, that's probably when it will get the final Ultimate upgrade. So that's what I think. I think that it's probably a better investment to invest in that than to go for the Arch weapon series, because unless they give Arch an upgrade, it's gonna fall behind eventually, anyways. Other than that, there's clearly no new affixes, so whatever we have right now is probably gonna be good for another 2 months, since the 2 month mark is usually when new content is rolled out. Well, actually, no, there could be something in March. We just don't know yet. So we'd have to wait till March to see if there's any new affixes. But yeah, I mean, this update is fine. There's nothing groundbreaking, but that's par for the course at this point. But yeah, hopefully, Nameless City is actually fun. I mean, Nameless City is usually like pretty fun, turn your brain off content, so it is what it is. I think probably one of the biggest wins of this entire headline is the anti-leech measures, provided this actually gets, yeah, here we go. So provided that this actually works as intended and players actually get prohibited from participating in content, I feel like this will actually do a good job of snuffing out people who leech in content. It's certainly better than the current measures, which, reporting in game, it doesn't seem to work. I've never seen someone who gets reported in game for leeching ever actually get action taken against them. So usually when it comes to stuff like this, I usually would go to Sega's support site for NGS, and I would just compile the evidence and do that instead. But I also feel that didn't particularly work either. So hopefully this is hopefully it's better, but we won't know until it actually gets implemented. But it's a good quality of life, because I strongly believe that if you aren't going to play the game, why are you leeching in content to begin with? Because if you're just going to leech even in like endgame, quote unquote endgame content, then what's the point of playing NGS to begin with? But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully won't be 1 or 2 weeks away. It does get difficult to find out what I want to do to make videos. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.